I'm Mary Jo West with Keller Williams Realty and the West team in the Birmingham, Alabama metro area. I'm so glad you found our Build with Beth and Ed new construction series, and I hope you're following us as they invite you to get up close and personal in the planning and building of their dream home in the master planned community of Liberty Park. These videos are a deep dive into the intricacies of every step of Beth and Ed's new build, from choosing a lot in late February of 2024 to early November when Beth and Ed will wave goodbye to their movers and settle into their own dream home. You may even discover that you might like to build from scratch yourself. You never know. So stay tuned. In other videos, we introduced you to Beth and Ed, and we've walked the bare scraped lot with them, rewalked it once again with the footings, grading, compaction, retaining wall foundation panels, drainage paths, and house placement. Now, it's time to meet at the design center and pick out pretty. It will be a long day of making all the selections that personalize their home to their taste. While the builder, Holland Homes, is a production builder, they invite many upgrade options, leaning into luxury choices and price points for their clients. So let's get started. Here are a few tips to prepare for the design center appointment. Number 1, have a clear budget for your upgrades so you won't overspend. Number 2, focus on the upgrades that enhance the home's functionality, not the trendy glitz that will go out of style and look dated in just a few years. And number 3, do your research ahead of time. Know your own taste and preferences, and those of your partner and family, to avoid impulsive, costly decisions. It is important to remember that for a production builder, the builder is fronting his own money until the day of closing, when you bring your money to the table and sign the deed. So the builder is taking most of the risk that you might just walk away right up until the last minute. Therefore, they price the home at a base price, but allow you to add upgrades that can increase that price a little or a lot, depending on the upgrades. The upgrade that you want may not be things that would necessarily help the builder sell the home if you walk away before closing. So they have a separate list of upgrades, and they require you to write a separate check for those upgrades. Upgrades are discussed and calculated either at the design center or shortly thereafter. A large upstairs bedroom in the Holland Homes model home serves as the design center, and this part of a new build can vary greatly by builder. We often see the listing agent set up a design appointment with just one professional designer whose job is to present design options to you, the buyers, to help you with your choices. And number 3, to record each selection into a database for future ordering. They also have samples of upgrades that they can input and then submit to the builder for pricing that will be added onto the base price. It is important to remember that for a production builder, Holland Homes has a different model for their design center appointment, and it's one that I have never seen, but which I like very much. They assemble their building project members and their design staff together, so the team are listening firsthand to the request of the buyers and able to discuss the request from a construction and/or an aesthetic perspective and truly collaborate. Ben, David, Ryan are project leaders. Julie and Sarah are sales team members, and Erica is the designer. The meeting kicked off with Beth and Ed giving their choices for the exterior of the home, and that will be the focus of this video. Here are the main exterior features that we covered. Number 1, front door and front door hardware.
All right, for front door hardware, we'll go.
And shutters, we wanted no shutters.
Yes.
Yes, okay, so, yeah, and then we'll give you a credit. You do that, David? They don't want to do the shutters.
Thank you.
Or Ryan. And y'all are going to add your own after closing, is that what you're thinking?
At some point,
Okay,
possibly.
just so you, I would probably have to go to the HOA to get approved. I don't really see that being a problem, but I just wanted y'all to know.
If you build in a community with HOA, the builder is responsible for their plans passing compliance from the ARC. but after closing, anything added by the new owners must clear their request themselves. They then picked their window trim color, and notice that Julie is able to answer Beth's question by showing samples that help Beth choose her favorite.
When we go to windows next, I think I'm going to do almond.
Yes, is that the more beige one? That clay looks gray to me.
What do we have in here? These are clay.
We'll go with almond because we're going to do mostly brass fixtures.
Okay.
So I think the almond is good.
We had picked one in here, garage doors.
Garage, a Monaco Chris, recessed.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, and then the top panel.
Do you want to do
Glass.
No, we don't need that one.
Glass.
Or is it an upgrade?
It is.
I think it's alright. Is the garage to have windows over?
In the garage.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have the garage. And then any like hardware is an upgrade as well.
If they had upgraded, David or Ryan would have entered that, gotten an upgrade price, and been able to add it to the price list of upgraded items. Beth has done her homework and chooses her paint color for the brick. Doesn't need any help. Painted white brick homes are very popular here, and we plan to share some designers' favorite whites in another video. Sarah announces that a design board will be constructed after the meeting to show how all their choices come together. They make some easy-peasy decisions on roof tiles and how much of brick they want painted 𝐡𝐭𝐤𝐿𝐥𝐲 white.
We're gonna paint the brick.
Yes. We're thinking we'd like just the brick and the wood parts of the house to all be the same color, just 𝐡𝐭𝐤𝐿𝐥𝐲 white. Yes, 𝐡𝐭𝐤𝐿𝐥𝐲.
When y'all did it before, I was pretty sure.
And then decide on an upgrade to a tongue-and-groove ceiling on back deck.
Is the vinyl now here on the main level deck? We do have an upgraded tongue and groove. If y'all want to go look at it, I mean you've seen it, I guess. Do you want it front and back, or maybe just on the back, or front and back? Perfect. Okay.
This is the part I've been struggling with.
So this is for the ceilings, tongue and groove, and then if y'all want the columns.
I think we should do one stain. for
One
all
stain
of
for
them.
all of that.
Yes. Let me pull this up.
And also if you want
That's
to
going to
kind
be the tough one
of
for
hold
me.
it with your.
I honestly would defer this probably decision to them.
Do you know, like, do you want a lighter stain color, a darker stain color?
I think at this point it's blending just the off-white with the brick we chose, making sure the columns look good with that brick option, the even blend.
I think the top looks great myself.
What is that one
This is
called?
the Riverwood. This
Oh,
is the
it
one that's on
is.
this house.
I'm good with that.
Okay.
The construction team put their heads together to calculate amount and price for materials for this upgrade and enter it into their database for the project. I think you can see the process now and how organized and prepared Beth and Ed and Holland are. The exterior choices are the easier ones because each choice covers such a large area. In the next video, we'll move inside and the process slows down to a seemingly endless set of decisions. But for now, the exterior selections are a wrap. Before you begin building your new home, take the time to drive around different neighborhoods, observe exterior features that catch your eye, pay attention to the styles of construction and roofing materials, landscaping choices, and overall curb appeal. This will help you identify what resonates with you and what's popular in your area. By incorporating these appealing features into your own home, you'll not only create a residence that you love, one that attracts future buyers with enhanced resale value, and stands out in the market. I'm Mary Jo West with Keller Williams Realty in the Birmingham, Alabama metro area. While some might see new construction as a lengthy project, I see it as an opportunity to build strong client relationships and create something beautiful. I would be honored to walk the new construction walk with you every step of the way. Together we'll create a space that isn't just a house, but a perfect place to call home. I hope you'll subscribe to our channel and follow this video series. Thanks so much for watching.